Hello everyone, today our topic is standard deviation and coefficient of variance method. Now this is a formula based method to calculate what will be the deviation in the returns which I am expecting and till what percentage it may vary. So it is based on a formula which is STD, that is standard deviation, is equal to sum of, that is adding up, probability P is probability, X is the cash inflows, and bar X is the addition of all the certain cash inflows. Then you have to square X minus X bar square and multiply it into the probabilities. You will get your standard deviation. Now what is coefficient of variance? Coefficient of variance is nothing but standard deviation. After you calculate your standard deviation, you are supposed to calculate coefficient of variance divided by X bar, which is already calculated. That is, what was X bar? X bar is nothing but sum of all the certain cash inflows. Now let us see a problem in this project X and project Y. I'll be explaining project X, project Y you people will be doing on your own and letting me know its answer. For the following information, ascertain which project is more risky on the basis of standard deviation and coefficient of variance. So as usual, they have given cash inflows with probabilities. If you notice here, they have not given any cost of capital or discounting factor or present value factor. That means you need not calculate any of those steps, right? So what we have to do, like we have done in the earlier problems, you have to first find out the certain cash flows and then put it into formulas and calculate your standard deviation and coefficient of variance. Now very simple. See, for project X, what are the cash inflows? 2000, 4000, 6000 and 8000. Probabilities are 0.2, 0.3, 0.3 and 0.2. How do you get your certain cash flows? When you multiply cash inflows into probability. That means certainly, even if anything goes wrong, you are getting 400 out of the 2000 which was promised. This you already know, right? When you add all these things, that is the certain cash inflows, you will get X bar, which is 5000. Okay, till here everybody knows. Then we used to calculate the present value factors by multiplying it into present value or discounting value, right? You need not do that step. Next step, what we have to do is that X minus X bar. Now what is X? X is the cash inflow. So what is the formula? X minus X bar. So 2000 minus 5000. Already we have calculated X bar, no? So what is 2000 minus X bar? That is 5000 is equal to minus 3000. 4000 minus 5000 is minus 1000. 6000 minus 5000 is 1000 and 8000 minus 5000 is 3000. Now next step is we have to calculate X minus X bar square. So 3000 into 3000 is equal to how much? 90 lakhs. So minus gets cancelled because anything in minus into minus is plus. So it becomes 90 lakhs. 1000 into 1000 is 10 lakhs. 1000 into 10 lakhs is 1000 into 1000 is 10 lakhs. 3000 into 3000 is 90 lakhs. So what did we get now? We have got X minus X bar square. What is the next step that you required in calculation of standard deviation? We require P into X minus X bar square sum, that is adding all the values. So how do you get that? By multiplying the bar square into the probabilities. So 90 lakhs into 0.2 is 18 lakhs. 10 lakhs into 0.3 is 3 lakhs. 10 lakhs into 0.3 again is 3 lakhs. Similarly, 90 lakhs into 0.2 is 18 lakh rupee. So your sum ups to 42 lakhs. Now when you calculate your standard deviation, what is the formula? Square root of P, sum of P, X minus X bar square. Here we have already got 42 lakhs. When you square it, it becomes 2050. How do you calculate coefficient of variance? Now you already have standard deviation. So standard deviation divided by X bar. You already have X bar, you also have standard deviation. Can you calculate coefficient of variance? Yes, we can calculate it. So 2050 divided by 5000 is equal to 0.40 into 100 is 40%. I hope it is clear now.